week is about songs, and it's about songwriters, people with stories to tell and the gift to make us believers. This week's guests are Dana Clark and Tim Askin of the rock band Dangus Kincaid. Words and music. If we believe the singer, we'll believe the song.
And the rest of the time is really trying to evolve that and create a sound from the idea. But the idea and the lyrics usually just flow right out. And then I've always done a lot of writing with words and writing poems and lyrics for songs that I had in my mind. But they, usually I would have a melody and then the lyrics flow with that melody. But the melody usually comes first and over the chord progression and then the words right after that.
Do you ever have a tendency to self-edit afterwards, or it kind of flows out and then you put it together, or that's that?
No, it's afterwards. It can take any form. It really does, especially with collaborating with Tim, which was the coolest thing about this album. You know, we spent hours and hours, you know, on melodies for guitar tracks, you know, and he would record sometimes 10 different tracks, you know, on any particular song. And then I'd go back through and edit and take the best parts of that track, which is kind of funny because after the fact, I'm like, Tim, you got to learn the solo this way. You got to play it this way now.
I'm like, I got to learn the solo. I never played.
Well, you did play.
He recorded them all.
Not at the
right.
same time.
Yeah, so with the solos and I think the melodic structure of the solos, that's really spontaneous. And it ends up captured, you know, on the recording, and then, you know, we hear something good, and it's like, okay, use that.
Right, and Tim, you're a very spontaneous person, and you can go chorus after chorus and just go. I mean, you know, just to see you play is an experience in itself, because you know that you're gone. And you and the guitar are one, and there's this musical cacophony just happening. It's amazing. You're an amazing player.
Thank you.
No doubt.
And you're the one who corrals it and kind of puts it together, and then you have to learn what you jammed.
Yeah, you know, it's funny that you say corrals it. I call it Taming the Beast.
Taming the Beast, yeah. The wildebeest.
There's a lot coming out of, you know, his soul, you know, that it's like, okay, I got to capture that.
And that's so cool. So words and music.